in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how I've made over $1 million and ran it through the credit repair software, Credit Repair Cloud. I'm going to be breaking down the systems and some of the softwares that I've used, and I'm also going to be giving you some of the business structure that I use for like all of my virtual assistants and my team and stuff like that. So you guys can also implement the same strategies for your credit agency. First up, what is a credit agency? A credit agency is where we do business funding and personal funding. We help clients in structuring their credit report in order to qualify for the funding. We give the clients financial education, and then last but not least, obviously we do credit repair. So there's currently over 60 million Americans with bad credit, under 600 credit scores, which means you can't get approved for anything, and we're here to help provide the service. All you have to do is just jump in the pool of those 60 million Americans and help fix at least 1% of those people. So what we're going to do is show people how credit works. We're going to show clients exactly how to improve their credit score, and then we're going to show clients how to get approved for business funding and personal funding, and how you as a credit agency not only can charge them for credit repair, but actually charge them on top of that for the 10% on the business funding side. So we're getting paid 2 times. We're getting paid with funding, and we're getting paid through credit repair and affiliate marketing and all the other aspects that we'll be going over in this video. And if you don't know me already, I go by BR the CEO on all social media platforms, and I originally built my name off of the rental car space. But of course, when it comes to rental cars, a lot of people don't understand that you actually need this first before you can start building your business. And this right here, which is credit repair or credit building and credit structure, funding, business funding, personal funding, that is all needed to grow and scale a business to over $1 million. And that's what a lot of people miss out on, is they don't understand that they actually need the credit to go ahead and use and build their businesses if you're starting from zero. Even if you're not starting from zero, I don't care if you have $10 million in your bank account, you still want to borrow money and use that money instead of using your own $10 million in cash. You want to use the bank's money, pay them back at 0% interest. Now you just borrow money for completely free. So why risk your own personal money? And inside of this credit agency, we're going to be removing collections, repos, bankruptcies, charge-offs, inquiries. It can be evictions. It can be anything that is on a credit report you can remove off of the client's credit report and actually get paid for it. So if you're a beginner to the credit space, the first thing you want to do is provide results. You want to get results. So how do you get results and get somebody to pay you without having results? Nobody's going to come and pay you $99 a month without having results. So what you're going to do is go fix your family member's credit, your brother, your sister, for completely free. Get those results and then use those results on social media to start bringing in some paid clients that's actually going to pay you for the service that you're providing. Results build credibility. So in the credit space, the more trust you can have with your client, the more money you're going to be making in this space. You have to provide as much trust before your sales calls as possible. That way, whenever your client get on the sales call, you can actually go ahead and sell. You don't have to prove to them why you're the best in the space or why your services work, because they should already be pre-sold before they hop on a Zoom call with you. And at this point, your results are going to be your marketing tool. Once you start getting client success stories, those clients would then start telling other clients and other of their family members, hey, BR is very good at credit repair. That's how you're going to build a big pool of referrals. So once you start providing results and getting clients that are actually getting driven results, you then want to take those results and go to people like real estate professionals, real estate agents, car salesmen, people who are in credit driven agencies or business models. And what you're going to do is fix their credit for free. So let's say if I have a real estate agent, I'm going to go to this real estate agent, show them my track record of providing results. And then once they see that you provide results, you're going to fix their credit for free, because not every car salesman has good credit. Not every real estate agent has good credit. You're going to fix their credit for free. You're now showing them that your process works. So once you fix their credit, they're going to send you all of their clients. And once you fix their clients' credit, guess what the real estate investor is going to get? Guess what the car salesman is going to get? They're going to get a client that has a good credit report now. So now you want to pay this car salesman, or you want to pay this real estate investor a 30% commission split. So for me personally, anybody that sends me a client, they get 30% on the sale. My highest ticket is $3,000. If somebody sends me a client, they get $900 roughly. So you can't tell me as a car salesman, all you have to do is just send me one client every single month and you get a free $900. They're going to want to send you 5 to 10 clients, and they trust that your system works because you fix their credit for free. And that's all part of affiliate marketing. So now once your client has good credit, now we're about to start making money with the funding process. We're going to set up the client's credit profile, and at bare minimum, your client will get approved for $50,000. $50,000. That's 10% in your pockets. You take 10% of that $50,000 credit card, and that's an average approval amount for every single client. You can literally fund somebody $100,000 and you will get 10% of that $100,000, all profit. And you can guarantee $50,000 at a minimum for every single client because you are the credit consultant setting up the credit profile. So you know exactly the data points that you need to hit for American Express, for Chase, for Bank of America, Navy Federal. So that's where you come in and you build the credit report and say, hey, I can charge you a fee to help you build the credit report to get a guaranteed $50,000 in personal or business funding. And on top of that, you get a 10% for every single approval. So now let's talk about the business infrastructure, basically the 4 pillars of a credit agency. Number 1 is your high risk payment processor. You need a high risk payment processor. We're not going to use Stripe, PayPal, Zelle, Cash App. For one, that's unprofessional. And for two, whenever a client comes through to dispute your payment, you cannot win this dispute because now the payment processor knows that you do credit repair. But with the high risk payment processor, you don't have to hide the fact that you do credit repair. If a client comes and dispute your credit repair charge, they're going to let their bank know, hey, I paid for credit repair service. I did not receive the service. The client is going to win that dispute 100 times out of 100 times, every single time, simply because the banks and the payment processors do not allow credit repair. So you have to get a high risk payment processor so that you can get away with doing credit repair as long as you have the contract. So all I have to do is just take my contract up to the bank or take my contract to the high risk payment processor and show them the results that I have provided for my clients, and I win the dispute every single time. So that's pillar number 1. Pillar number 2 would be the dispute software. I use Dispute Fox. Even though I have made over $1 million with Credit Repair Cloud, I no longer use the software because I feel like it's pretty outdated, right? So I upgraded to Dispute Fox, but of course we still touching M's with credit repair softwares that we don't even use anymore. And then number 3, I call this the spine to my business. Go High Level. Go High Level is literally the backbone to my business. I do my automated marketing, automated SMS. I do my email blast. I automate my whole marketing software and system, my team. Every single team member is inside my Go High Level. They have their own phone numbers. They can text our clients. They can call our clients, and everything is smooth whenever our clients are inside of Go High Level. Our sales process is smooth, and then they move over to Dispute Fox to go ahead and go through the credit repair process. And last but not least, we have virtual assistants. Now, this business model can be ran from anywhere in the United States, but you need virtual assistants. I pay $350 every single month for my virtual assistants, and I have 9 of them. Every single virtual assistant on my team, they do sales, they do customer service, they are my disputing team. I have a customer success manager. Every single part of my virtual assistant team is on point. These virtual assistants do not play games. They get straight to the business, and they actually put in the work and the time behind the business for you. And the last thing I'm going to be talking about is who to sell to. In the credit space, there are a lot of cheap people. I talk to people and tell them I'm in the credit space all the time, and they're like, oh, you sell to poor people. I mean, technically, yes, but my virtual assistants sell to the lower class type of people. Me personally, I'm selling to business owners. I'm selling packages anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000, and my content is structured around business owners. So I get a lot of people that are actually not willing to pay $3,000. But then again, I have a lot of people who also pay $3,000. I sell my $3,000 package a lot more than my $129 a month low ticket package. And that's because I simply target exactly who I want to target in my content and in my ads. I'm targeting business owners, not consumers. You always want to make sure that you are selling to business owners, because not only do business owners pay more, but they actually see the value over the price. Consumers never ever see value. They only see price because they don't have much money. So the first thing that comes to mind is the price. Before you sell a client, you never let your clients know on your websites or any pre-calls or videos what their pricing structure is, simply because you don't want people focusing on the price of your product. You want people focusing on the value. So what you want to do is give a lot of free information, a lot of game, a lot of educational content. So by the time the client shows up to the call, they're pretty much understanding the value of what you have to offer. So now that you've proven yourself and you have this value, you go ahead and hop on a Zoom call with these clients. And on the Zoom call, you're going to break down the value of the product even before you give the price. You give the price at the end of giving the value. My $3,000 package could include American Express credit cards, business funding, getting approved for a house, getting approved for a car for $50,000 $3,000 in funding, getting some systems built, getting a tax professional, appointed real estate agent. Those are some things that you want to add inside of the $3,000 package to where it looks beneficial to a business owner. So it depends on what space you're in. For me, I'm in the rental car space. So I sell a lot of rental car related credit packages so that those rental car owner hosts can understand, hey, this package is going to help me scale my business. And that's the value that I'm providing before the sales call. Whatever business you're in, you might be in real estate, you might be in rental cars, you might be in SaaS, whatever field you're in, you want to build your credit package around that field and sell to those business owners. We don't focus on consumers. Now, I still have a package for consumers, but I'm not wasting my time selling that low ticket package. My virtual assistants are that are selling my low ticket, and low ticket could be anywhere from $99 a month to $129 a month. It could be $300 a month. That's low ticket. High ticket is $1,000 to $3,000 depending on what business model you're in. I pretty much focus on $3,000 to $1,000 packages. That's just me personally. And as you guys can see right here, I made $6,500 today alone. And this is a brand new payment processor that I started working with because I simply just wanted to win another plaque. So I'm like, let me try this new payment processor. Let me catch $1 million on this payment processor. I literally made it last night. Today, $6,500 straight to the bank account. All right, you guys. So if you like this video, I want you to go ahead and click the link down below and sign up for the live credit agency training where I can do a deep dive into showing you exactly how to set up and build your credit agency from scratch and at least be making $10,000 every single month from scratch. And you too can also get your $1 million plaque. I hope to see you guys on the inside. Go ahead and sign up and I will catch y'all inside of the live training. Let's go.